All right, what's good, YouTube? What y'all got going on with some more videos? I know I've been slacking again. I know. But I am here to step it up. I'm gonna push some more videos out. Give y'all something to react to. Well, not react to. Watch me react to today and tomorrow. But I hope y'all doing well on this good Thursday. One more day to Friday. Might be Friday when y'all see this, but that's besides the point. Today I got some sports content. The Warriors just became the NBA's worst nightmare. Now y'all know Jimmy Butler's my favorite player, so that's why I've been kind of going heavy for the Warriors lately. I want Jimmy to get his first ring. Jimmy been my favorite player going on for about 10 years now, so this is something I don't know caught my eye. I wanted to catch it right quick, and while I'm watching it, go ahead and watch it with y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy.
Years, Golden State has been getting humiliated. On the court, they were getting outmatched. Off the court, they were getting written off.
I'm looking at this Warrior squad. They know that they don't have enough.
Before Jimmy joined, I was one of them saying that. I did think the dynasty was over, but I'm not gonna lie. That season when like they lost and they was like losing bad, got a lottery pick, I really thought it was over with then. And they came back and won the championship. So I'm kind of hoping they repeat that to get my boy his ring, you know? So
And I think it's hard.
With the NBA getting younger, faster, and stronger, one question hung over the entire league. Is the Warriors dynasty finally dead? No matter how you framed it, the answer was a brutal yes. I mean, in the final days before the 2025 NBA trade deadline,
even like, before the Jimmy trade, they was losing like scores y'all see now. They might they was losing. I know that much. They was like 10 before Jimmy joined. Might have been 11. I really thought they was over with. Yes. When Jimmy went, I knew it was gonna work out. Like I said, it's early, but I knew it wasn't gonna be like everybody else talking about. They was like, it's not gonna work out. Jimmy not a shooter. Jimmy not this that. But I see it. I always knew it, especially come playoff time. This is gonna be a tough team, tough. And I'm gonna say it early. Don't be surprised they make the finals.
Golden State hit rock bottom. Blown out by Phoenix, barely survived Orlando, back-to-back losses to Utah and the Lakers. It felt like all hope was gone. But just when it felt like the Warriors were out of answers, they made a move no one saw coming.
The biggest news we got right now, and it is huge, Jimmy Butler on his way to Golden State.
At first, the Jimmy Butler trade looked like a desperate one. A Hail Mary, a final roll of the dice.
No, the real why Jimmy Butler jersey be having the third on the back of it? Like it's really Jimmy Butler the third. This man's not the third. This man's not even a junior. I don't know why come from. I might be wrong. It's my favorite player, and I might not know that, but why is he putting the third on the back of his jersey?
But now, the entire league is starting to take notice. Because the truth of the matter is, the Warriors didn't just add another player. They added a killer, a closer, a game changer. And if the rest of the league isn't paying attention yet, they're about to.
I'm sorry. I said I think we're going to win a championship, but I lied. We are going to win the championship.
There are three types of players in the NBA. The paycheck guys. They're here to collect a bag.
No, that is crazy. That is crazy. I was not expecting that. That's imagine no. Imagine getting called that, bro. That's crazy. I'm assuming that's the. Is he trying to say them two like superstars, but that's just there to get a paycheck, or is he trying to say the bench subs?
Bag and call it a day. The Hoopers. They play for the pure love of the game. The Killers. They'll do whatever it takes to win a championship. If there's one thing I've learned from following the NBA every year, Jimmy Butler is a killer.
The grind,
That playoff was crazy. And thing about it is, I just don't. Sometimes I really don't understand Jimmy. In a regular season, he and stuff. He not looking to score. Jimmy probably it'll take like maybe 12 shots the most a game, but come playoffs, I don't know what he don't care about all stars, he don't care about all NBA, but come playoff times, he'll just dominate.
Gyration and the two in the foul.
And they're having words. Look at this.
He's not the most talented player, he's not the most athletic player, and neither is he the biggest. But when it comes to players who live and breathe,
I wasted thousands on expensive car insurance until I found this hack. Listen to this, guys. I have a 2018.
We still broke, so y'all gotta watch this ad. I'm sorry, but y'all get my views up a little bit, so we might be getting us some.
breathe winning, he's tier 1.
To Butler, up and in. Jimmy Butler ties the game with a half second to go.
When he was first traded for Andrew Wiggins, a lot of people questioned the move. On paper, they're both elite two-way players. In fact,
I ain't gonna lie. See, I did see that, and man, I ain't trying to down nobody. Andrew Wiggins is not better than no Jimmy Butler. They was saying the Warriors gonna get the Warriors got less talent now, bro. I know these stats may look very similar, but I'm gonna be honest. Jimmy Butler he's a tier or two ahead of Andrew Wiggins. I think Andrew Wiggins had 10 points. Well, I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy had 6 the other night, but like I don't know. I can't sit here and say Andrew Wiggins is better than Jimmy Butler. I can't. My personal opinion, I can't say he's close to him. I know how Jimmy plays, so it's like he does more for the game than just scoring. But nah, that was a wild take for me. I can't really. I don't know.
you could argue that Wiggins is even more talented. And I wouldn't even disagree. Even Jimmy himself once admitted that Wiggins has more natural talent than him.
Man, that don't mean nothing if you got that dog in you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unathletic, strong. If you got that dog in you gonna serve regardless. You might have a little disadvantage, but all the other stuff, if you got that dog in you, you can go far. You can go far with it.
At first, I wasn't sold on this trade for a
Oh,
lot of reasons. Until
something I have not been
I heard Jimmy Butler open his mouth.
Ready to win, ready to work, ready to put on a show for y'all.
I bet y'all this ass. I don't know why I be having this thing so big. Let me close it. Sing, but I have to fix that because my old videos it be taking up like half the video. All right, there we go.
Let's get it. Championship coming soon.
One thing is obvious now. The Warriors didn't just trade for a player. They traded for a mentality. Golden State needed more than just another star. They needed a killer, a dog.
Yeah, I go,
Someone
y'all.
who believes and someone who would bring relentless energy and an obsession with winning. And that's exactly what they got with Jimmy Butler.
Butler calling for it. Goes right at Murray. Foul. Count and one.
Think about it. For 2 years, he willed a team of underdogs to heights no one thought possible. He beat the best player in the conference. He took down the best team in the conference. And he did it all without a second All-NBA talent by his side. If you just look at his numbers, they don't scream superstar. But that's the thing with Jimmy. His value goes way beyond the statistics.
There's a reason he's been to 2 finals. There's a reason, he has the reputation that he has. And
Real recognize real. I'm telling y'all might troll me. Y'all might look at me, think I'm crazy. I would take Jimmy Butler over a lot of these superstars. Y'all put like for me. I always felt like I'm gonna get cooked. I know Kyrie got the most talent. The handles, the bad work. If we was going back to our younger days, give me Jimmy Butler to start my team over Kyrie, um, even Dame. Y'all can cook me. I know Kyrie, Dame. I like him over Paul George. I like Jimmy over a lot of people. It's just he do more for the game, and it's not gonna reflect on the score sheet. That's why he's so impactful and help winning. Yeah, he ain't won a ring yet, but bro, I'm telling y'all.
Let's be real. There's only one reason the Heat stayed relevant for the last 5 years. Jimmy Butler.
Finds Butler. Butler turns, fires. It's good as the shot clock expires. Jimmy Butler.
Now, here's the wildest part. This time, he's not leading a squad of misfits anymore, because now he's standing shoulder to shoulder with the best point guard in NBA history.
Y'all go as far as to call stuff that I wouldn't say history right now. I still like people like Magic Johnson and stuff. I guess the person I might put over him. If you just, I mean, Jerry West. If y'all want to go back to the old days and stuff, how y'all feel about that?
For years, Warriors fans have been pleading, begging for the front office to give Steph Curry the help he deserves. And now, not only did they get him a co-star, they got him the perfect weapon.
They just believe not only did they need an infusion of talent and a co-star for Steph Curry, but they kind of got the perfect style of player next to Steph Curry.
Here's the full breakdown. First, Jimmy does what Steph can't, get to the free throw line.
Scoop and finish. He's got 30. Butler
They're
gets
still on the bench for their teams.
into the lane. Butler, lead for Butler as he gets inside for two.
Steph is the greatest shooter ever, but if there's one thing he's never been elite at, it's drawing fouls. But Jimmy Butler? That's his special.
Shit, that's a different story right there. From watching, I know, man, that on the bubble series and stuff, Jimmy's getting like 12, 13, 14 free. I don't know what it is. I don't know what made people foul him, but he draw.
This completely changes the game for the Warriors. Slowing things down gives Curry something he's never really had, real in-game rest. Think about it. The man never stops moving. At 36, running off screens, getting hounded by double teams, and creating offense every night is exhausting. But now, when the Warriors need a rest, Jimmy takes over and attacks the rim, forces defenders into foul trouble, and slows the game down. Because if you think Steph Curry is deadly,
So I always still broke. Y'all have to watch these videos. I just watch.
now, imagine him with fresh legs in the fourth quarter.
They'll live with Edwards shooting the basketball. Curry gives Golden State the lead.
Reason number two, Jimmy is the yin to Steph's yang.
I think the idea he's like the exact opposite player of me, which is kind of funny.
The Warriors have always lived and died by the three-point line. And defenses, they knew it. That's why they started loading up on the perimeter, chasing shooters off the line, daring Golden State to beat them in any other way possible. But now, that's not an option, because Jimmy Butler is the exact opposite of Curry. Steph kills you from deep. Jimmy kills you in the mid-range. Steph is finesse. Jimmy is brute force. He's a nightmare to defend. Teams can't just sit on the three-point line anymore. They have to respect a relentless attacker who thrives inside the arc, getting to his spots and finishing through contact.
Jimmy inside.
Another thing about Jimmy, I remember when Jimmy was a shooting guard on the Chicago Bulls. Shooting guard, two guard. Warriors, he is the power forward. If you look at the start lineups, I checked the NBA Game Time app. He is the starting power forward. It's Steph, BP, Moses Malone, Jimmy, and Draymond. The starting power forward. Start off as a guard, but be in the post a lot.
Steph finding him perfectly.
Reason three, a defensive nightmare for opponents. Here's the craziest part. Guarding the Warriors just became a nightmare.
You usually have designated 2 guards or 3-and-D guys who would be on Steph. Now they got to guard Jimmy. Because if you put a point guard on Jimmy, it's curtains. Christmas. Yeah, he's posting them up. He's taking them to the basket. They too small.
Before, teams needed elite perimeter defenders to chase Curry around screens. But now, they need 2 completely different types of defenders. One to chase Steph, and one to deal with Jimmy's strength and post-ups. And even then, good luck. Just ask Drew Holiday, one of the best defenders.
Jimmy killed Drew that series. Absolutely killed. Like, really killed. Dominated Drew Holiday.
In the league. How fun it is trying to stop Jimmy Butler in a playoff series.
The last 6 make it the last 8 for Miami.
If Jimmy Butler could take a bunch of undrafted players in Miami and turn them into stars on the biggest stage, imagine what he can do with the Warriors' young core. Kuminga, Moody, the Postman,
That's another thing. Kuminga ain't even played yet, and that's a scary sight. This post dude, before Jimmy joined this team, I didn't know who the hell he was. But he is shooting the lights out. To be honest, watching a game, the clips I catch, everything I catch, I don't even think I've ever seen him miss. If it goes up, it's going in. And I didn't even know him. That's another thing Jimmy does. He turns like them younger players, like Duncan Robinson. When he was first with Duncan Robinson, man, that's when Duncan Robinson was at his best. Help Tyler Hero. He be helping the young Andrew Wiggins, Tyrese Jones. He be helping them young pieces, bro. Jimmy, he just does more than just putting the ball in the hoop. That's what I don't know. I can't really explain it.
Santos Podzimski. Now, I'm not saying Jimmy is about to turn these guys into all-stars overnight, but trust me, you'll see the difference. Just look at Tyler Hero, now an all-star.
He pulls up at 4:30, full sweat when we walk in the gym, like, he got his beat.
As a rookie, Hero wasn't just along for the ride. He was in the gym at 4 a.m. grinding because he followed Jimmy's lead. And that's how you go from just another young player to a certified bucket. Steph Curry is an incredible leader. There's no doubt about that. But Jimmy brings something different. He brings heat culture. And if you know anything about the NBA, you know heat culture isn't just a phrase. It's real. Miami has overachieved for years because of their mindset, their toughness, and their refusal to back down. And the face of that culture? Jimmy Butler. Well, now he's bringing all of that to Golden State. I mean, just imagine, if Kuminga could get any of that upgrade that Tyler Hero got from being around Jimmy, the league is in trouble.
Shit. They better watch out for them boys.
UD, I ask you, who fears Golden State, even with Jimmy Butler? You think OKC is afraid of them? You think the Nuggets are afraid of them? The Lakers aren't afraid of them. I don't really think anybody that's above them are afraid of them.
The NBA is stacked with young powerhouse teams. The Warriors?
AI is ready to work for you with drug discovery tools powered by Dell AI Factory with
Older, battle-worn. So why would anyone fear them? For example, in the East, you've got the Cavaliers, the Celtics, and the Knicks. In the West, there's the Thunder, the Nuggets, and the Grizzlies. Each of these teams has superstars. They're younger than the Warriors, and they've got elite supporting casts. So,
They be throwing that term superstar out, kind of. They just throwing that out. Superstar for me, I don't know. Superstar for me is like to KD. MVP winners, Finals MVP. I give it to Shea. Shea is a superstar. I would give him that. Maybe not Donovan right now, but I give it to Tatum. I wouldn't really give it to Jalen Brunson and Ja yet. Like superstar, you up there. Like maybe them 20 top 10, right? I don't know. The superstar, you gotta be up there. Maybe because they're young, that's why I ain't really give them to them yet. But Like, I don't know. I just feel like he threw the word superstar out there a little loosely.
They're younger than the Warriors, and they've got elite supporting casts.
They stars. They're close. They're very close. I just think of the household names like Kevin Durant, LeBron, Jokic, the MVPs in the finals. Team guys lead their teams to the finals and stuff. I don't know. I've always been that person. To me, it's like 7 superstars.
So, some of y'all might think it's delusional to say the NBA should fear the Warriors. But here's the cold truth. It's been a while since he's been on the playoff stage, thanks to last year's injury. But y'all are forgetting about Jimmy Butler.
Butler with Brogdon on him. It's a long three. And good.
This man is a postseason killer. Look back at the 2020 NBA Finals. Game 3 against the Lakers. 40 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. One of the greatest final performances ever. Then, 2 games later, in a must-win situation, he played 47 out of 48 minutes and dropped another triple-double. 35 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 steals. In the playoffs, the man turns into Denzel Washington from Man on Fire, dragging Miami to 2 finals with a mediocre squad. And the craziest part?
Back to what I said about Kyrie, Dame, Paul George. They're not bringing this team that Jimmy had to the finals. That's just something. That's why I feel like he was like Jimmy's up there for me. He really is.
It could have been 3. Remember 2022 when he torched Boston for 47 points in Game 6 to force a Game 7 and was 1 3-pointer away from taking Miami to another finals? And speaking of Boston, the odds makers say they're favorites to win it all this year. But let's not forget, Jimmy Butler is their kryptonite. If he could take them down multiple times in the playoffs with a weak supporting cast, imagine what he could do with Steph Curry next to him.
Facts. That's what I'm telling y'all. Come playoff time, bro. Do not be surprised if y'all see them in the finals.
So why should the league fear the Warriors? Well, it's because a killer just landed on the greatest dynasty of the modern era. Yeah, Steph is older now, but let's not forget, he led Team USA to gold. You could argue he was the best player on that squad. And Jimmy? Before he got traded, he was having the most efficient season of his career. So, if y'all think the Warriors aren't a team the NBA should be scared of, you might want to think again. Shout out to Pat Riley for not wanting to pay Jimmy Butler. Because of that decision, he just handed the Warriors another golden shot at a title. Meanwhile, the Heat, they're in serious trouble. Unless they can pull off a miracle and land another superstar. But hey, at least Riley didn't completely sabotage the franchise, like what Nico Harrison and Patrick Dumont just did in Dallas. Those guys are basketball terrorists. They didn't just ruin the Mavericks, they killed the entire city of Dallas. And if you want to see how this franchise just self-destructed, click on this video right here for the full story.
Hey, I might actually react to that video. This was a good video in general, so I might try to do some more stuff on this guy's channel. That was actually a great video. Wasn't too long. Wasn't just going all repetitive basically. But like I said, do not be surprised if y'all see the Warriors in the finals. The Warriors will be a good team. It's gonna shock y'all when they go deep. It ain't gonna shock me. So that's all I gotta say for that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but y'all stay tuned.